Hello again, guys. Seth here with Alchemical Reiki, and today I will be talking about pain. Pain, yes, dark subject. I love it. Not really. No one likes pain. Pain sucks. What is pain? Pain is a way that the body communicates with you. I mean, you are your body. You have to communicate with your arm. Can't talk to it. So we have nerves that send signals to us. And pain is one of those signals. Whenever we get a scratch on our skin or a bug bite, that's, causes pain. It's our body's way of telling us, hey, something's not right. Something's wrong here and you need to pay attention. Something needs to be done about this. So, that's what pain is. And our typical reaction for pain is to tense up. Is anger, to get really overworked about pain. Pain causes people to do the craziest things. People get a bug bite on their arm and they immediately smack it because they want to kill the insect. Or whenever people get cuts, they tense up. Wherever they got the cut, they tense it. So if they get a cut on their arm, they tense their whole arm and grab it. And they squeeze. Because releasing all that anger into your cut and tensing as much as you can is definitely going to alleviate that pain. No, actually, it's going to do the opposite. It's going to stimulate more pain until you can calm down. Now, releasing the anger initially, it's a good thing. It's a way of getting it out, but it's doing nothing about the pain. If anything, it's going to make your pain worse. Why will it make your pain worse? Simple biology. If you get a cut, it's your nerves. It's all those nerve endings. They're infuriated. They're going to start getting inflamed. They're going to work up, and they're going to send a lot of signals to you, sending that pain. Well, if you tense up, that stimulates your muscles, it's going to stimulate those nerves a little more. And then that's going to increase blood flow, which is, again, going to stimulate those nerves more. So there's two immediate responses that are going to incite more pain. And then if you smack your cut and you squeeze it, yet again, that is another thing that's stimulating those nerves more. None of those things are going to bring about a relief of that pain. All of them are going to make the pain a little worse. But it's a way that people get anger out so they feel better about it. It's kind of like feeling depressed and eating really unhealthy food. The unhealthy food isn't going to make you feel better. You just think it makes you feel better. So placebo effect, I guess it works a little bit, but it's unhealthy. So how can you deal with this pain? What are ways that you can make the pain go away? And moreover, how can you help heal yourself in the process? Well, let's talk about that. Number one way, surefire, definite way to help release that pain, meditation. Meditating will help put you in a state of mind where these nervous signals can release themselves naturally. So all that pain that's getting sent to you, it's not going to build up. All that emotional response that you get with that pain is just going to be relieved. It's going to release itself naturally and it's just harmoniously. So meditation. And daily meditation will help you get into that mindset quickly. And a meditative mindset will help nullify that pain. It'll help release those triggers that cause pain. And all that nervous sensation, it'll help just dull that down. So that way it's bearable. It's very bearable. And daily meditation routines, like I said, will help you get into that mindset. So that way whenever you experience pain, instead of getting so worked up about it, you can just breathe into it. Breathing. That's my second thing. Breathing into pain is surprisingly helpful because it goes off that meditative state of mind. Pain can even happen on the inside of your body. People experience this with anxiety. You have pain receptors not just on your skin, but also in your skin, mixed underneath your skin, inside of all your organs. Whenever people have digestive issues and they say, "Oh, my stomach hurts," that's surefire sign letting you know that you have pain receptors inside your body. Problem is that a lot of people don't know how to deal with pain going on inside their body, because outside you can put on an ointment or a numbing agent and just make the pain go away, which both of those mask the problem. I'm not advocating ointments to just make pain go away or to numb yourself. I don't like that at all. But on the inside of your body, there's nothing you can do about it. It's there whether you like it or not. And that's where this meditative frame of mind will come into play the most. Because when people feel these immense anxieties and depressions and worries, and there is no escape from it, it's on the inside of your body. There is absolutely nothing you can do except take pharmaceutical drugs, which, again, I'm not really advocating. Best thing you can do is be aware of it. Be aware of that pain. It's letting you know that there's a problem, that you need to pay attention to it for some reason. So the best thing you can do about pain is pay attention to it. This meditative state of mind. Instead of bringing all this emotional muck and forcing that on your pain and saying, pain is so terrible because blah, 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 and all my stomach hurts and blah, 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 blah. No, just shut up. Listen to your mind, let it quiet itself, and then just focus on the pain. Where does the pain hurt and why? There's even acupressure. Acupressure is a wonderful therapy for pain because it does re-stimulate those nerves. But stimulating it in very moderate amounts will help it overcome that pain. So if you do get a cut, don't grasp it, do that, and expect it to go away. Instead, touch it. Just touch it with your fingers and maybe move it around a little. That'll also help the blood get flowing in there, but it's not a massive rush of blood. What it'll be is enough to help remove toxins. So, if you did get stung by a bee, or if you did get bit by an insect that is poisonous and you can't get the toxins out, moving that around just that little bit will help fresh blood come in and get those toxins out. It'll help white blood cells come in and fight off all that bacteria that's getting in there. A lot of people don't like this, but lick your cuts. Your saliva is healing. Why is your saliva healing? You have all this bad bacteria just growing in your mouth. Well, that may be true, unless you clean your mouth regularly and eat healthy foods. Then your mouth is going to be a lot cleaner. Secondly, saliva contains enzymes. And enzymes, as we know, are used to break down your food. Why do you want to put that on your skin? You don't want to break down your cut. Well, it's not going to break down your cut. Enzymes are triggers for responses anywhere in your body. They trigger almost every response. So if you lick your cut, those enzymes are going to find your cut. They're going to get in there and tell your body, listen, there's a problem here. And then they're going to trigger healing responses. These enzymes are going to coat this area, and they're going to start bringing in platelets. They're going to start bringing in all the things that your body needs to start healing that one spot. That's how enzymes work. They trigger. Also, hormones. Hormones can cause major biological reactions. And I don't feel are given enough credit in our daily life. No one ever talks about hormones. Except whenever women are on their period and they're like, oh, it's my hormones. Or if men are acting funny and then they're like, oh, it's just weird hormones. Or puberty. Puberty hormones are brought in. But hormones are released all throughout our life. Adrenaline is a hormone. Serotonin, oxytocin. These are all hormones that will cause different responses in our body. Serotonin is released in your brain and will stimulate happiness. Oxytocin is a bonding hormone. That's what makes you feel love and happiness and just this expansive oneness between people. Adrenaline, that will kickstart your body. It gives you energy. It makes you feel nervous and anxious and like you want to start doing something. And this is very important to know because hormones are released at different spots in your body, and you will feel them first there. Adrenaline, for example, is released in your kidneys, about right here. When you feel those butterflies in your stomach, like whenever you're afraid and you feel it in your gut, like your gut gets in a knot, or that's actually adrenaline. That's adrenaline just being pumped into your body from your kidneys, and it just courses through right here, and then it slowly just spreads. Same thing whenever you get the butterflies in your stomach from seeing someone you love, or someone you have an immense crush on or you're infatuated with. And that makes sense biologically because your body has to get into action. Your body's meant to procreate. It's meant to create further life. And so when you see someone that you want to have a baby with, to be frank, your body's going to say, hey, we could have a baby. We could continue on human life. Do the thing. Partake in this. Be active. Contribute. It's also testosterone and estrogen. Those are released down there. So when you see someone you like, all of that gets brought up and it starts coursing through your body. So, to recap, how do we deal with pain? Breathing, meditation, light touching. There's actually something called an assist that my friend taught me. An assist is where you touch the area lightly, or you do exactly what caused you pain over again, so that way it triggers healing responses in your body. So for example, if I get punched right here and that's hurting, like I'm just starting to hurt right here, what I'm going to do is take my fist and I'm just going to push it right here. Not hard, just enough to re-stimulate that pain. I'm going to hold it for a second and take a breath, and then I'm going to pull it away. And then I'm going to put it back there. Hold it for a second, take a breath, and take it away. Then I'm going to put it back there. And I'm going to keep doing that every time to re-stimulate that pain. And I'm probably going to do that 5, 6, maybe even 10 times, just until I feel comfortable that that spot's had enough attention. And I kid you not, this will yield the greatest healing responses in your body. I have never felt such relief from any pain rather than when I started doing assists. Give you a little story, and this is the one my friend, her name is Trudy, this is the one she gave me whenever she first taught me assist. This guy at a show I go to named Friendship, he works on jewelry, makes little jewelry things, and he has a hammer. Well, he smashed his finger with that hammer, and it broke his finger, and he's like, yeah, it'll probably be bruised for about a week or so, and it's going to be hard to work with. Well, Trudy says, no, let me help you with this assist. So she takes this guy, puts the hammer, right there, touches it to him, does the whole process. Next day, he comes to her elated. His finger, it's not bruised, it's healing, it's functioning fine, it's not sore, it's not pussy. Everything looks like it's just returning to normal. And, of course, it stimulates natural healing responses in the body, so it's going to be fine. But yeah, that is just one example of the healing power of assists. And it helps with children, too. Whenever children get hurt, get them to do an assist. Children are so open to new information, and just because they don't understand how it works doesn't mean it won't work. Just like you don't have to understand that food is good for you to eat food and get nutritional benefit from you or from it. So if a child gets hurt, they fall down and hit their leg, have them go over to where they hit their leg and just touch it and tell them, throughout the whole time, say, this is going to help you, I promise. Just touch your leg here, and then ask them, where does this hurt? How does this hurt? If they're crying, soothe them. Get them water if they need it. Get them, a small snack if they need it. But have them re-stimulate that pain and explain to them in the process. Say, this is going to help you heal. This is going to trigger healing responses. And the child, after 3 or 4 touches, they're not even going to be in pain anymore. They're going to think it was the greatest thing, and they're just going to skip away and be all happy like children do. Well, I think that's all I'm going to talk about today, especially concerning pain. I've had enough pain for now. It's about 15 minutes of pain. So, if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below. I love you guys. See you next time.